Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Well, friends, today in this audio, we will be talking about mastering a simple life rule of life, which could make your life, which seems a bit difficult and hard, feel a lot more joyous and simple. Now, what is this rule? This rule is called the 90-10 rule. And what is the basis of this rule? The basis of this rule is that we have much more control over our thoughts and emotions than what we can imagine. This rule is based on this fundamental. So let us take a little deeper dive into this and see that what does this illusion of control is as per human psychology. Okay, so all of us have this illusion about the controls that we have within ourselves and how much control we can exert on our behavior or our emotions. So this popular concept called the illusion of control states that we believe that we have greater control over the events in our lives than what we do. Actually, we have much greater control. So if you think about it, a lot of our lives are controlled by chance. Now, it could be our genetics, the families we were born into, the time and place where we were born, and of course the chance encounters that change the trajectory of our lives. Now, what could be those? Say, a moment when we meet the special ones in our life, or maybe we meet someone who has a job offer in hand and offers us the job right across. So see, these are these special encounters, isn't it? Now, people who have it good in life are more likely to attribute their good fortunes to their effort, while those who do not have it good, they are likely to blame bad luck. But no matter how we delude ourselves, one thing is certain. Many situations that we find ourselves in throughout our lives are out of our control. And our real power lies in our ability to react. Our ability to react and our reaction is something completely in our control. Nobody can influence this. Nobody can tell us how we should react. So, knowing how to react to situations beyond our control is the crux of this 90-10 rule. Now, let us see what is this 90-10 rule. This rule simply states that 10% of life is made up of what happens to us, and 90% is decided by how we react to it or to those situations. Let us now see how this can be explained by a very simple example. Our life example, which all of us go through on a daily basis, and I'm sure this has happened once to all of us, maybe once or more. Suppose you are having breakfast just prior to leaving for your work. You are dressed up in your business attire, and your child spills coffee on your shirt. Now, just imagine the situation. How would we normally react? The first thing is that we would jump on our seat, isn't it? That would be our first reaction. And then the series of reprimands would start. First, we would shout at the child, scold her for being careless, and then we would not fall short of reprimanding our spouse for putting the cup of coffee so close to the table's ledge, isn't it? Now, just look at the chain of consequences hereafter. Your daughter gets upset and she misses her school bus. but she has to go to school. So what's the option? You have to drop her to school. While you go to drop her to school, you arrive late at work. Since you know that you will be getting late at work, you overspeed and you get a ticket. The traffic surgeon raises a ticket on you. And then, once you arrive late at work, from here on, the day spirals. And when you get home from work, you have an annoyed wife and child. Now, this is definitely a bad day. It can't be called anything else but a bad day. And don't tell me that you have not had this experience ever. If you have not had, you will have it very soon. And then remember this 90-10 rule. Well, let us see that why did you have a bad day now? Okay? Let us check these 4 options. Number A, did the coffee cause it? Was the coffee responsible for making your day bad? B, did your daughter cause it? C, was the policeman who raised a ticket on you ruin your day? Or were you responsible? That is D. Were you responsible in making your day bad? Now please think. A little bit of contemplation. No prizes for guessing it right. No doubts on that. The answer is D. Now we'll come to this also. I can already imagine some eyebrows going up and some smirks on your faces. That how could we do it? No, I'm not responsible. Let us see how we are responsible and how you were responsible. Let us imagine an alternate situation, okay, where the coffee spills on your shirt and you look at your daughter but you don't reprimand her. You forgive her. You just call her careless. Maybe you just ask her to be more careful next time. You quickly get up and change your shirt. So your daughter doesn't miss her school bus. You don't have to go and drop her to school. You reach your work on time, maybe a few seconds earlier even. And when you return home, you don't have a disgruntled wife and a child, isn't it? So instead of having a day that's spiraled out of your control, if you treat that spilled coffee as an unfortunate incident which changed your entire day, see how you can save it. Now, why we gave this example? Now, let us see what happens when we skillfully respond to events which are out of our control over a long period. Now, wouldn't our lives be completely different than if we choose to take things out of their control personally? What do you think? Please feel free to share your opinion. And if you have come so far, I'm sure this is carrying some meaning to you. If it is really doing so and you are interested to share the journey with me for another few minutes, please like and share this audio. Thanks. Now let us see what are the 3 ways where and how you can apply this 90-10 rule. What is the key factor? The key factor is not to take minor inconveniences personally. Do not do that. Make it a thumb rule of your life that not to take minor inconveniences personally. If someone says negative about you, do not be a sponge. Let the attack roll off like a like water off a duck's back. Do not let the negative comments affect you. Just don't do that. Okay. Now, if someone cuts you off in traffic, don't take it personally. Now, does it really matter? Just imagine someone cuts you off in traffic, you slam the brakes and you shout at that person. Whose day is ultimately getting ruined? Somebody who has already cut you off, and he has gone. So you can't get that time back, isn't it? And how does it really matter if you reach, say, 5-10 minutes late or a few seconds late to work? Does it really matter? Does it change your life? It doesn't. So is there any point in letting that small incident ruin your day? I don't see there is any point in it. Let us take another instance. You arrive at the airport and find that your flight is delayed. What is a natural instinct? To go and vent out our fume at the booking clerk, isn't it? Please don't do that. The booking clerk has no role to play in this. The flight will leave at its own time, irrespective of what you do. You thump your feet, you break your head against the nearest pillar, nothing will change. The flight will leave at its own time. So be at peace. Accept the reality. Don't shout at the booking clerk and spoil your day. So, see, it's something which is beyond your control. It is something beyond the control of those clerks who are sitting across the counter. So, is there any point in getting worked up on this? Definitely, there is no point, isn't it? Now, see, this is something, let us here. The first thing is to acknowledge that, see, no one is perfect. You are imperfect, others are also imperfect. Even if we believe that others are more imperfect than you, what can you do about it? Can you change that? You cannot change them, right? You can never change them. See, when people meet us, they meet us as deeply as they have met themselves. And every one of us knows what is our depth, what are our issues. And frankly, nobody wants to change. It's very rare that you find somebody wanting to change their basics. Very rare. So what can you do about it? Can you change people? You cannot. Whom you can change best? Yourself. So change yourself first. That's the best and the best possible option. You cannot change others. No one changes themselves. And remind yourself of the fact that they are just doing the best they can with the resources and the life experiences they have. Remember something, that you cannot control everything. You can only choose how you react to minor annoyances. You cannot change. It is impossible, as I said earlier also. You can only react to minor annoyances. Choose to respond in a skillful, thoughtful manner without taking things seriously, and you'll see you can quickly get past the minor annoyances without causing the adverse ripple effect that can ruin your entire day. Friends, this is all about the 90-10 rule of our lives. I hope you have found it relevant and useful too. If you have really found this relevant and useful, I repeat my request, please do like and share this audio. And if you feel that the content of my channel is adding value to you, please be generous enough to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon to get regular updates. Thank you very much for your patient hearing and being with me. God bless you.